If you invest in different stocks as part of your strategy or different funds or whatever, those different stocks will grow at different rates and at different points in time. Each company will have their own trajectory, their own bubbles, their own ups, their own downs for their own reasons. And if you have a selection of companies that you are particularly interested in investing into at any one time, then the unintentional dollar cost averaging strategy gives you the ability to choose. And this is where the power is. This is what I do when I invest every single time. Let's say I have $500 to put into the market today. And let's say that I have 10 companies that I'm particularly interested in investing into because I've done my homework and I've made my list. 3 of those companies might have a big downswing right now for whatever reason. Maybe there's been a weird month. Maybe they've had some bad press. Maybe their industry took a hit. It doesn't really matter. 3 of those companies are right now being sold on discount. And if my valuation still says that there is no material change, there is a significant upside on that stock with a big target price, I am going to go and invest in those companies that are particularly cheap at the moment. Then next month, it might be a different 3 companies, and I'm going to pick them up at that point. So in effect, you are doing a sort of dollar cost averaging strategy on steroids. You are always investing in stocks at a point when that stock happens to be down because you are doing that picking from your selection. And this sort of dollar cost averaging strategy can yield very powerful long-term results. As long as your company picks are good, your valuations are solid, and you work to add and remove companies from that list over time, from that target list, this is the sort of dollar cost averaging strategy that I am a big fan of.
So that is Sasha Jansen, a YouTube finance educator, with his views on how to best dollar cost average into investing long term. So welcome to the 3rd week review of the experimental portfolio. I hope you're finding this information really useful. As I said, the purpose of this is to kind of gain an insight into whether there's a huge risk in adopting this style of investing. So the purpose is that this portfolio is there for the long term, and you'll be able to go through the videos every week to see how this portfolio is performing. For Unity Software, I was able to buy a few units of this stock as the price continued to fall. So as you can see here, my first buy was at 40.69, and then I continued to buy into the stock as the price continued to drop. So you can see that as the price was going down, I was able to take advantage and buy a few more of the stock. And this is the type of opportunity that Sasha mentioned in the opening part of this video, whereby you're able to take advantage of the price for a particular stock falling due to the fact that you've done your research and you think that it's undervalued, and you can take advantage of that price point for that particular stock. So as you can see here, the only change from last week is an increase in the number of stocks with Rivian from 10 to 20 as a result of an outstanding pre-order that was placed. So the changes from last week are for Rivian, Palantir, Google, and Apple, that moved from net gain positions into net losses. And that goes to show how volatile the markets currently are. So as you can see here, Lucid is still the stock with the largest loss position, with almost 52% loss on this current stock. So for the overall performance this week, the total portfolio loss has increased by just over $2,000. The total equity has dropped to $27,300 from $29,500 last week. and the overall loss on the portfolio has increased from 17% to 23%. I was unable to do a comparison with the S&P 500 because I was unable to get the data from eToro. So that is just a summary of the portfolio performance. I hope you're finding this information useful. If there's anything else that you would want me to reflect on this weekly portfolio update, please send me a message in the comments below, and I look forward to speaking to you next week. Take care. Bye.